Hi guys, this is Kate, qualified canine nutritionist, and welcome back to my channel. This is the first video of a brand new series aimed at making dog nutrition accessible to all. Today we'll talk about the key points involved when choosing a food for your dog. There is so much information around, often conflicting, so I'm going to try and make it as easy as possible for you to choose the best possible option for your dog. And in this video, we will focus on commercial foods and leave home-cooked diets for a later date. First of all, you need to choose the type of commercial diet you want to feed. There is raw, gently cooked, dehydrated, and dry. Feeding fresh, meaning raw and gently cooked, is the best option, but may not be possible for you for a multitude of reasons, whether it be the cost, the availability in your area, or for medical reasons. So choose what makes the most sense for you and your dog, and then move on to point number 2. Secondly, you need to check the ingredients. You want to avoid food that contains starches, fillers, sweeteners, artificial colors, and preservatives. You also want the food to contain whole ingredients and avoid synthetic additives. Synthetic vitamins and minerals do not mimic whole food. That means that they do not offer the same benefits. It doesn't mean they are necessarily bad, it just means that you can do much better. So here's a list of ingredients that you should avoid. Pause the video if you need to. You also want the protein percentage to be higher than the carbs. This can be really tricky as many foods do not list the amount of carbs, leaving you to do your own calculations. So here's how to do it quickly. Before moving on to point number 3, if you enjoy this type of content, please like this video and subscribe to the channel for future content. Number 3, take into consideration your dog's medical history. Just like humans, dogs have conditions and intolerances that will mean that you need to be more careful when choosing a food. If they are intolerant to turkey, you want to read all the ingredients to make sure there are no turkey ingredients listed in the food. And certain conditions will also require a dog to be on a low-carb diet or a lower protein diet. So if your dog has a medical condition, you may want to consult with a nutritionist or a vet who knows nutrition, just to put in place the best possible plan for your dog. Number 4, and quite possibly the most important one, avoid marketing traps. Dog food isn't as regulated as it should be, and in result, terms can be used when advertising it without it having any meaning or accuracy. This is why looking at the ingredient lists and the sourcing is key. So terms like holistic, premium, ancestral diet have no real meaning as they are not regulated. You also want to look out for ingredient splitting. This is what marketers may do to make the ingredient list seem more appealing. For instance, this list here would actually look more like this if the ingredients were listed in order of quantity. It's not quite the same, is it? Other marketing traps include words like flavor, which literally only means that the food contains its flavor, not the real ingredient. So if you see a food being chicken, beef, or rabbit, or any other protein flavored, it means nothing. Same goes with made with. So if a food you see is listed as made with chicken, beef, rabbit, or any other protein, it simply means that there is a minimum of 3% of protein content. Another term that really irks me is complete. pet parents may feel compelled to buy a food that is labeled as complete and balanced, when in fact it doesn't mean anything in terms of food quality and sourcing. It may contain all the nutrients, but where do they come from? Are they synthetic? Are they made from real ingredients? So you see, it basically means nothing. In conclusion, my best advice to you all is to be very wary of self-claimed experts on the internet, as this leads to inaccurate and conflicting information, resulting in more harm than good. Always look for credentials and experience specifically linked to dog nutrition before following their guidance. So thank you for watching. I hope you found this information useful, and I'll see you next time.